Yes, people. Welcome back to another edition of the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube, brought to you by myself, Flawless Mr. Take Note. And like I start each and every show on the channel, whether it's the Sarcasm City YouTube, Sarcasm City TV YouTube, whether it's the Twitch, big up to everybody who is supporting the channel. Much appreciated, and it does not go unnoticed. So large up everyone who be watching the shows live and in the comments, whether you watch the shows live and you have them on in the background, whether you watch the shows back afterwards, whether you listen via one of the audio platforms, whichever, big up to everybody who is supporting. Please make sure you hit the like button on the video, whether you're watching this live or watching this back. Hit the like button on the video, share it across all the socials, subscribe to the channel as well, Sarcasm City TV. Still road to 4K, people. We are getting there, so just continue to support, man. It all helps. Make sure you share this as well, man, because that's how we grow and get more people in it. And then that way I can create more shows and create more content for you lot. So make sure you share it across all socials. You can go to my Twitter and Instagram. That's me, Flawless. And you can retweet and like from my Twitter, and you can share it from my Instagram as well. That way, let's get as many people in here as possible. And the Q&As, normally they start, like, I can't even say that. Sometimes they start with just me, but then the rest of the panelists will be joining. There is no regular co-host of the Q&A before. There's too many to name. Obviously, regular watchers of the channel will know this, but you get the likes of Peter, you get the likes of Surfer, you get Ryan, you get Eleanor, you get Cams, you get sometimes Statman Baines, YG Jez. I've missed out people. Look, I just named 7 people off the top of my head, but here we are. I hit the like button, large up everyone in the chat. And for those that haven't seen the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A before, it's where you lot in the chat run the show. So you get to ask us, or me in this instant, any sporting question, past or present. So you don't have to be on Roman Abramovich selling Chelsea, even though that's the title of this episode. It can be football, it can be basketball, it can be boxing, it can be tennis, cricket, any sport, past or present. And don't forget as well, members' comments do take priority, because that's one of the perks of being a member of the channel. Also as well, if you super chat, that will take priority. But I will get to all the questions I can. And if you see me going to the same names, I'm not ignoring you people. It's legit, just because that is one of the perks of the membership. Want to join the membership? Link is underneath in the description. But yeah, get your questions in. Mine says big up everyone in the chat. Large up my guy Bainesy as well. Says come on. CFC Steven says big up. Wandanzo says big up, Flawless, big up to you. I'm here for the Mason Mount slander. He was invisible again. Yeah, he wasn't good today. He wasn't. He did a couple nice turns, but for the most part, he wasn't. And that cross that he overhit from the left-hand side was, yeah, it was awful. It was awful. Like he's struggling currently, 100%. Hit the like, people. Yes. Abdul says big up the boss, big up to you, man. Get your questions in, you lot, because it's rare you have me on a Q&A by myself, because the rest of the panelists will be joining shortly. It's very, very rare. Big up Cams as well in the cut as well. But as you can see from the title, while you lot get your questions in, because unlike you lot to be quiet, because if I was here with like six, 7 people, you lot would have bare shit to ask me in there, and it's hard to get through all the questions, but we move. Roman Abramovich puts Chelsea up for sale. Does it change that much for Chelsea? Depending on, you don't see Abramovich selling Chelsea to someone who doesn't have their best footballing interests at heart. So, I mean, Chelsea's best footballing interests at heart. So I think Chelsea will be fine. People are running jokes. People are running bants. But there ain't no bants or jokes to be ran, to be honest, to me. There's zero jokes or bants to be run. Like, Chelsea will be absolutely fine. And I think people are just making, that's the biggest story, is that Roman Abramovich is leaving. But I don't see Chelsea falling off. They might not win trophies at the rate they win. But then again, say they sell, Surfer made this comment. Say if they sell, Roman Abramovich sells the club to someone who's richer than him, then maybe they do win at a better rate. Maybe there is more stability. Who knows? Welcome, Jez, to the show as well. Yes, Jez, what are you telling me? You good?
Yeah, I'm good. What you saying? You good as well?
Oh, bless man. Your thoughts, man. Let's go to your Spurs fan, but your thoughts on Abramovich putting Chelsea up for sale.
I wish if this would cause them to kind of like fall off, but I think Chelsea is gonna get an owner who actually is gonna stick not as much as Abramovich, but someone who's actually gonna make sure where Chelsea is right now that they just continue going forward and trying to compete as well as for the biggest trophies. Because Chelsea is also a self-sustaining model in the first place. So I think if the new owner comes in, they hire the right people, they should be fine.
Yeah, pretty much so. That's pretty much my thoughts on it. And Baines is saying grass ain't always greener. This is facts. grass isn't always greener. However, I don't think they'll be in trouble, is what I'm saying. I don't think they'll be in trouble. I don't see Chelsea falling off. I really, really don't. It'd be hilarious to watch from the outside looking in, but do I see them falling off? Nah. Big up to Samuel in the cut as well. Once the club is sold, you can't predict what these guys do with the club. Yeah, 100%. You can never predict what they're going to do. My point I made there, Abdi, was the fact that Abramovich is going to screen the clients. He's not just going to sell it to anybody. Because he could sell it to someone who has Chelsea's best interests at heart and it goes wrong. You know what I'm saying? My point is I don't see Chelsea falling off. Like, I don't think it's that they take a hit like that. Depends who they get, though. This is all speculation and variables. That's all. When was the last time, Abdul says, when was the last time Werner and Lukaku scored in the same game? I have no idea. I have no idea whatsoever.
No idea.
Zero idea. Okay, continue to get your questions in as well, people. And Jez, while we do that, what's your thoughts on Spurs season being over? And it's March.
I'm not surprised that the season is over. With Nuno, he already put us in a situation where the Conference League was pretty much gone. With the FA Cup and Carabao Cup, we played Chelsea. So for the Carabao Cup, we played Chelsea, and I kind of knew it was over from then. The moment we drew them, I would have preferred seeing Arsenal or Liverpool over Chelsea because I feel like we could have had a better chance, even though Liverpool's a tough game, Arsenal as well, but Chelsea no way. And yeah, with the FA Cup, what shall I say? This is probably our strongest 11, and the strongest 11 has Harry Winks and Højbjerg out there. It's just all you gotta say. Like, the quality of the squad is just not good enough. But I do think Conte gotta take some sort of blame as well. So yeah, I think to the end of the season it's about trying to maybe implement even a new type of way of playing, because I do sometimes think he should try to revert to a back four at times, even though he's not used to it anymore for a long while. But the season's over. There's nothing to play for. If you finish outside of your Europa League spot, I don't really mind anyway, because this team, in my opinion, doesn't even deserve to be in Europe, in a European spot right now.
So I think we're in agreement in saying it's a question of when Conte leaves and not if. Who do you want as the next manager?
This is gonna be the issue, because who's gonna actually want to come to Spurs after Conte? It depends.
Yeah. Who's the realistic? Give us the realistic list currently. You think so? Give us the actual realistic list, and before you do that, I don't know where Timo's at. Yes, Timo, what are you saying? You good?
Yeah, just got here some Pancras, man, from Luton. Real good.
All right, cool. Enjoy yourself, yeah?
I enjoyed, man. That's it. I'm enjoying
they got
myself
4G out there.
Yeah.
You see your boom.
I did send you some photos. You're right about that.
Yeah, man.
Stadium.
Let's go. Let's go. You see your boy Timo Werner get free GNA, yeah?
Come on, man. Let's go.
I bet you was gas when he scored, innit?
100%. You can see the vlog on Chelsea Fan TV people. We're uploading it.
Okay, sick. Shout out Chelsea Fan TV, 110%. But yeah, go on, Jez. Continue what you were saying. Who do you look at and go, your realistic options? Because like with my club, we've been linked Ten Hag, Poch, seen Ancelotti today, but Ten Hag and Poch are like two names that have been consistently linked with Manchester United. So who do you look at and go, whether you want them or not, have been realistically linked with your club? Because Conte gonna leave, and obviously a lot could change because we're talking in March, and this might not happen till the summer.
Yeah, I would say there's a good chance that we could look at Ralph Hasenhüttl. I do think the club will also look at Poch as well, and then from that point downwards, Jesus Christ, I think Roberto Martinez might be an option. Like, it's getting bad after those three names I could think of after Conte.
Out of those three names you just named, who do you want? In an ideal world, who do you think's best? So you don't want Poch, so you want Hasenhüttl over Poch. How come?
It's not because I don't think Poch can come back and do a job, but I think with the core of players that he's working with, that we have right now, majority of them were already there when Poch was sacked, and he had a pal relation. He had problems with certain players as well that are still here, and I want them gone. Unless the club gives him some sort of guarantees where like he gets a lot of money in the same summer, and a lot of them players leave, I don't want Poch back. And I also think Poch should try to aim higher than Tottenham right now, because it's at a worse state than it was when he left.
Who did he fall out with?
There was follows with Jan, I think Dyer, Davis, not Harry Winks, but like players weren't just playing for him anymore. Certain players already left. Like even I think there were rumors about him and Sissoko having some issues as well. Like the whole team just wasn't feeling him. The team still love him, but I just want him to go somewhere else.
Okay, fair enough. So you want Hasenhüttl because you look at what he did at Southampton, and you have obviously, speaking of Poch, you've had success grabbing a manager from Southampton as well. So I hear that. C1 is all emotional. You love to see it. Says Roman, I can't lie, tears nearly came to my eyes when I saw the statement. People don't know the relationship Roman built with the fans and everyone in the club. I think we all can understand that. When someone takes over your club and brings you great success and genuinely wants great success, I think you all gonna respect that. We all respect, like from a footballing perspective, I respect what Abramovich did at Chelsea. Because he came in and it was football first. And he made Chelsea, not that Chelsea were whack before him, but he turned Chelsea into serious contenders. Like, you lot have won Champions League twice in his reign, however many Premier Leagues, FA Cups, Carabao Cups, the Club World Cup. I know, like, you won everything under his reign and seen great players as well. So, yeah, I could see why you would be emotional about it. 100%. I can see why. And welcome to the show as well. Eddie is in the building. Yes, Eddie, what are you telling me?
Wagwan, people. Wagwan.
Good to see you as always, fam. What I'm saying, we out here.
Man. Yeah, we out here. Hey, man, my dog don't sleep, G.
Yeah, I need some sleep. I'm tired, but we move.
Oh, man, we keep on pushing out, Hefe.
Facts, man. You got to work. Speaking of that, get your thoughts on Eddie, because we haven't spoke. Obviously, Roman Abramovich has put Chelsea up for sale. So your thoughts?
Man, like, just start out, man. That I mean, think of it what you will. What you cannot say is that man does not love that club. He's doing this because he knows if there's anything that can come down the pipeline, honestly, a minute-to-minute situation with what's happening outside of football, and because he's associated with that in a real way, you have no idea what could happen with that. So he's a real one for doing what he had to do. I mean, anybody else, honestly, if it was just a cash crop for them, they would have bought it out. They would have tried to sue somebody. They would have fought something, but you're dealing with governments now. Like, it's getting real, and not respected. I mean, I don't respect the man, but I respect the move. So that's just how it goes down.
I hear that. Fair enough. And the FAC, we're switching lanes, says, Jez, are you Conte out? That's what I'm going to ask him.
I'm not Conte out. I do want to give him a chance, but all I gotta say is if he can't guarantee he's gonna stay the entire next season, I wouldn't be willing to give him a big amount of money, because if you're gonna give him the money, he's gonna cry and then leave. We still have to deal with the players that he signed, and I don't want the same situation where he was at Chelsea when he left them. So I'm not Conte out, but
you're not Conte out. I'm speaking of someone. You're in between at the minute, so you're on the fence with this. Speaking of someone who I know is probably not on the fence, this is a lovely way to introduce her in that. Eleanor, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, all good. We're talking. Someone just asked, you know what I'm saying? Asked YG if he's Conte out.
What was his answer?
Look at this guy, you know. The way this guy flicked on his camera so quickly, you know. It's just shameless,
faster than the
shameless. Yeah, say faster than the speed of light. It's ridiculous. You're right. Oh yeah, Timo. Somebody asked as well. Yo, Timo, did you get a seat?
Oh, I got a seat though for the.
All right, excellent.
Let's go.
We have to make sure. Excellent. Love that.
But yeah, I'm gonna go off camera in a sec just so I can eat, and then I'll be back.
Yeah, it's calm. I eat on here all the time. It's cool. Don't worry about
it. Evening.
Yeah, don't worry about it. You can explain. I hope everything is good. Actually,
good. Just work was long, and just didn't get time to do like normal life shit.
Yeah, it happens, Farron. Been there. Trust me, I know.
So I'm just gonna eat on stream.
Yeah, feel free, and I do it all the time. Wait, is this so? Yeah, are you Conte out at this moment in time, Eleanor? Because that's what Jez was just answering as you jumped on.
I'm not Conte out. Reason being is I understand. Right, listen, he's made many mistakes. Yeah,
this gonna be good.
Listen, he's made many mistakes. Yeah, I'm not.
Are you 100% sure you're not Conte out? Yeah.
Listen. Let me answer the question. Yeah. Right.
Look at Timo.
Without you trying to stir shit up. right?
know, Timo. Hey, before you go, Eleanor. See, yo, Eddie. See, that's somebody stirring the pot
I
right
was
there.
just
innit?
about
I
to
just
say,
mediate.
Elder, you don't need Timo to do that. You got Flawless right there. Here stirred up with the best of them.
I'm just
Nah,
asking
man.
questions, innit? I'm
Nah,
just
nah,
asking
nah.
questions.
Hey,
A
no.
stir
I asked the
master.
question.
Stir
I just
master.
mediate. You know what I'm saying? For those that don't know, go back and watch the NBA games yesterday.
Listen,
And I was just mediating, and Eddie thought I was staring. I'm like, no, I'm just asking questions. But yeah, go on.
I'm the Susef.
no, what
Oh,
I will
yeah.
say is, what's the point in getting Conte if you're not going to change your structure? Right? The structure under Mourinho was the problem, is that we weren't going to back him. Now, I think he was finished, yes, but the main issue was he works under spending big money and winning things. We don't do that. We work under a project of project managers where we build teams up over a long period of time. Listen, Prime, I never said I was Conte out. I never said I was Conte out. So
Prime
don't
is
you think they're
wild, yo.
stirring shit. He's going to make the internet think this. Like, listen, I'm not Conte out, but do I think there's more people that are suited to this job? Better, yeah. Because he can't handle the pressure.
Okay, who do you think these people are? What manager do you look at realistically
Potter.
and go, I would
Potter.
take them? You like Potter? Okay.
I think he's suited to the Tottenham job more than what Conte is. Now, if
I
we're going
agree.
to act like a big club, yes, Conte's the man. Would we do that? No. I think he's not going to. Would I take Wenger? Please do not disrespect me like that.
That is hella
Ever
disrespectful.
again.
That is bad disrespectful, yo. Very,
Ever
yo.
again. But for me, it's like,
whoever said that, watch your goddamn mouth, you fool.
innit, watch your mouth. The way my big bro would say it, watch your mouth, innit?
That is hella disrespect. I get that. I understand why you wild out at Abdul for that. I get it.
Listen,
I
yeah,
get
no,
it.
not having that. But like, for what I would say, like, yes, Conte at United would probably do better because United don't back to the extent they should, but they back more than Tottenham do. And my point is that do we need a world-class team to beat Middlesbrough, Wolves, and Southampton? No. And Burnley? No. But are you throwing your toys at the pram because of the situation and it's causing an environment? Maybe. Does he need to go? No. There's no. It's not like to the point where, oh my god.
You don't think his position is what's the word I'm looking for? What's the word I'm looking for? No, not a threat. It's like on a. Is it on it? What's it? Not on the table. What is it? What's the word, man? Help me. I'm tired. There's a word anyway when it becomes. Is it unattainable? Is that what it is? I don't know what the word is, but like his job. Yeah, untenable. Like his reign is coming. Like with the things he said, like how he was after the game. Who did you lot lose to? Was it Burnley? The Burnley game. To me, like I looked at that and when the writing's on the wall with that.
Yeah.
How do you stay after this?
The thing is,
untenable. That's it.
If he gets sacked, I think that hopefully pushes our fan base to put more pressure on the owners, like just generally. But is it? The problem. I think the problem for me is like, is he doing bad at his job? I don't know. He's not doing good. We've lost what 6 out of the last 7 or 8.
Out here moving like the LA Lakers. We're going carry on.
Like legit, it's awful.
See what I'm talking about? Now you want to do it.
But if you're making my club worse,
wait, before you go, Eleanor, they've lost 6 out of their last 7. The Lakers have also lost 6 out of their last 7. That's why you mad upset, yo? Why you mad upset at me like I'm missing layups like I'm Russ? I ain't on the court.
Hey,
I'm
tell
just making
her
a comparison.
We speaking about one sport. You want to go all the way across the pond.
Hey, this is
Ain't
the
no need for that, man.
Sports Q&A, people. Sports Q&A.
no
Come under the sports umbrella,
Yeah,
innit? Here's the
yeah,
umbrella.
work too
You
clever.
got basketball, you got football.
Doesn't matter. Why you don't divert the topic then?
Look at those Lakers fans.
Look at these Lakers fans. I'm upset, man. I ain't the reason you're
You're
nice.
so rude. You're so rude. Alana was making such a great point. Can you let her finish? Let her finish, sir.
Yeah, we're gonna let Ellen finish. Of course,
Let her finish.
I didn't shoot 4 from 17 last night. I wasn't down 20 to the Pelicans.
Please don't divert the topic. Stay on the topic,
I
please.
probably will be though, being a Knicks fan.
I'm just saying it. I can see the comparison losing 6 and 7. But go on, Ellen. Sorry to cut you off. Carry on. Sorry.
Unbelievable.
She froze.
I'm gonna say sorry. Someone said the reason why I said that is because someone here just said Conte's too good for Spurs. The reason why I was about to say that is because if you're making my club worse, you're not too good for my club. Let's just throw that out there. Just FYI. I don't care who you are. If you're making my club worse, you're not good for my club. That you're not too good because you're not doing good.
I agree with that. No, I agree with that because because I've seen people trying to say why are people blaming Conte for the Borough loss? And I'm like, this is fucking Middlesbrough. It's
Middlesbrough.
Like,
you are to blame.
like,
Yes, you don't need a world-class team to beat Middlesbrough.
Exactly. Like let's be honest. Like, how many players other than the right wing back and probably one of the midfielders, who do you want from that team? So I do look at Conte and say, why can't you beat them?
I went on Chris Cowling's channel and I said, like, cool, there's obviously, listen, I'm not sitting here and being deluded and saying, our team is good enough, whatever. No, but are we good enough to beat Middlesbrough? Yes. Who do I look? If we had a world-class team and that was our second 11 and we played that team to beat Middlesbrough, I wouldn't be mad. I'd be like, yeah, we're resting players. Let's say we had a better team and that team should be able to get the job done. Yes.
Hey,
so for me, it's like, oh my God, Prime, you need to stop. Prime, stop.
That's facts, though. I don't care what you won before. What have you won in my club? That's facts.
Go on, Prime. Tell him, Prime.
I respect.
Listen, the only difference is with Mourinho and Conte. The only reason why I'm lighter on Conte is because I believe Mourinho was finished before he came to my club. Okay. I believe he was finished at United, whereas Conte wasn't finished. He was in his prime, very much in his prime, had just won Serie A, very much in his prime. Right. So this is why I think that I'm giving Conte more leeway, whereas if it was like with Jose, it was always I was always on the fence. In my head, I was always like, is he finished? Is he finished? And I'm just sitting here like letting him be, like, letting him do this to my club.
I can't lie, bro. Conte. That you can go finish off.
So I'm not sitting here saying he's brilliant. I wouldn't be surprised either way. If he gets sacked, I wouldn't be surprised. If he stays, I wouldn't be surprised. So I'm not sitting here saying I'm madly Conte in. But yes, he's one of the GOATs. Doesn't mean he didn't finish his time. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, I'm not getting into that argument. But the reason why I'm just more lenient with Conte is because I feel like he's in his prime. But if you're doing this poorly, am I going to sit here and make excuses for you? No. Wolves is unacceptable. Southampton was unacceptable. Burnley was unacceptable. Yesterday was unacceptable.
Yeah. Now I watched extra time of your game, and I understand why it was. Go on, Jess. Say what you're saying. You lot continue to get your questions in as well. Get your questions in.
Because this is how I feel like with the whole Conte situation. Because I like Conte. I have some sort of respect for him, but I don't respect when grown men cry about not saying they're good enough after losing to Burnley. I let it go against Chelsea because we never beat Chelsea.
We never do. Yeah.
City, even if we would have lost to City, I would have been cool. But
can I just say
I would have rather.
You know, the last time we beat Chelsea was our first time in how many 28 years or whatever at the
Conte
bridge.
Was the manager, innit?
Conte was the manager.
It's actually, and for me it's like I would have rather preferred winning Southampton, Wolves, Burnley, Leeds, and then obviously the Spurs game instead of winning the game against City, because it really didn't mean anything now. It really means
what
nothing.
It is? We've turned into the Burnleys where they turn up for the big game and then have nothing else to give.
Exactly.
That's why you see Leeds or whatever, they might get one good result and then be shit for the rest of the season. You're a big club. You're not supposed to do it. You're supposed to be more consistent than not. Whereas we're the other way around. Who do I look at? I look at this manager. I'm supposed to have the best mentality in the world.
He is. No, I hear what you're saying. You both make valid points. I'm not
sitting defending him. I'm not Conte out, but bloody hell, he's making it fucking easy to be.
No. I'm 50-50 right now. I'm on the fence still.
Yeah,
you both on the fence. So you both on the fence. You know what? I can respect you both being on the fence. That's calm. I respect that. Because it's still early in his reign type of thing. So you assess and see where you end up at the end of the season. I understand that. Abdul says, Flawless, does this mean Abramovich can't buy any clubs in England? I'm not sure on the ruling because I don't think he's actually done anything illegal to the point where he can't buy another club. But I don't see him buying another club. Yeah, he's definitely not doing that. He's Chelsea
He
through and
was so
through.
close before.
He's definitely not bad. I wish he would have brought you lot rather than these lot, but here we fucking are. You know what I'm saying? Just can't catch a break. Flawless, would you take Carlo Ancelotti? Absolutely. I'd be foolish to not. Like, I've seen rumors come out and it says United might be looking at a more short-term manager. Yes, why would I turn down someone the caliber of Ancelotti, who's managed here before and has been successful here before, who can attract players, who plays good football? Absolutely. I went Ancelotti when he was at Everton. When we had the last guy who was in, I was like, yo, go get Ancelotti. He's literally down the road. Liverpool is not that far from Manchester. Just go and get their manager. And we let him go to Real Madrid. And that's just foolish on us. Go get him, man. Just go drop the bag off and get... Yo, Eddie, would you take Ancelotti at this point?
Of course. Only thing is, it's like this Real team, how it's going up, it's just like I can't tell if that's Real or if that's Carlo, getting past his
you got to think the Real are awful now.
Yeah, they're awful, but at the same time, like the football's not to my liking. I think if it's like, yeah, we can't get another manager until a year from now that we see, I'm like, all right, then put Carlo in there for a little bit. But bro, I'm more worried about the players than the coach at this point. Like, I need some of these players up out of here, bro. I'm not the coach is the last of my worries, to be honest.
Yeah, but would I take? Yes, I would. I know Baines, you're against it. I would take Ancelotti. Would he be my first choice? No, but if I see Ancelotti walk through the door, I'm not mad at it at all. Like, I'm not. Baines, I don't. You know what? That's a good question. I don't know. Baines will explain. He'll explain in the chat as to why he is against it. Yo, you lot, make sure you get the likes up as well. Share this across all the socials. Subscribe to the channel. I believe this is aimed at you, Spurs. I think it's aimed at the Spurs fans here in Eleanor and Jez. We'll go to you, Jez. Would you take Brendan Rodgers? 1 second, Eleanor. I know that's why I left you to last on purpose. Go on. Go. I left you to last. I know what you're gonna say. But go on, Jez.
All I gotta say is to this Brendan Rodgers guy, hell nah. It's not even just because of this season. It's not just because of this season, because I think he even said some words about Tottenham in the past. So hell no. Keep it away from it. All
right, fair enough. Eleanor, would you
chat shit about my club, but you can't even make top 4 when there's no one else there? Don't even.
What?
Wow. What did he say about Spurs?
Just would never come to us, whatever. Fuck off.
Is that what he said? This guy was he talking about Spurs like that? Right there.
He's busy chatting about Tottenham when he's in a no top 4 race. He's had it locked up. One of the best whatever doing this brilliant shit. Couldn't even get top 4 once. I'm sorry. And then you bottled more than Tottenham? I'm not even. Not even. We beat you in 20 seconds, bro. Were you out bottled Tottenham?
There's no way I'm taking a manager that gets beaten in 20 seconds.
There's really no fucking way. I'm no manager that sits there chatting shit like he can, and he can't even make top 4 when he's got it wrapped up. Not even.
Yeah. I hear your point. The FAC says Mourinho is one of the GOATs. Well, yeah, Mourinho was one of the GOATs. Pardon me. He's just no longer.
He's just not coaching like it.
Yeah. He's just not of that level. You see levels dip, man. We see with Messi and Ronaldo now. Like, they're GOATs. They're solidified in football and history as 2 of the best ever. However, they're no longer at that level even. And that's going to happen. Nobody stays at a consistent level forever.
I'm not going to sit there and tell you that I'd rather be in Leicester's position than Tottenham's position, because that's not true. And we're making top 4 with different types of big club here. I'm not sitting here. I'm not having that crap. I'm not gonna lie to you.
And big on my guy Stro says waiting for the congratulations to Liverpool on the trophy win. I was waiting to see you to congratulate you, Stro, in it, but well done on winning the Carabao Cup for Liverpool. Club's first domestic trophy. They're well done. Prime says, and the reason I'm harder on Conte is because I'm told he's a world-class manager. I'm always harsher on the bad players, managers.
I get that. That's what I'm like with Kane.
Yeah, you are like that with Kane, that's right.
Yeah.
Here's the thing with Conte, though, it's kind of like very good manager, domestic leagues, yes, but his record in Europe is awful. His record in Europe is how, and that's what separates him from being in that elite bracket. Is his record in Europe?
There at all.
Oh, fam, he's won one Champions League knockout tie in his entire career. That was against Celtic.
It's like the rest of us to see them when they come show up, bro. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, like these guys. That is not it whatsoever. Rush is saying, I take Don Carlo over Poch. I do think the ship has sailed, though, considering his age. Depends if it's a short-term project brush. Like if Carlo Ancelotti was to come in, then we know that it's not for the next 10 years or the next 5-6 years. That's a short-term project, which I'm all for, depending as long as they have a plan, I'm cool with that. Because I think with Ancelotti, we win something. Like 110%. I don't know the last place he went to in his career and hadn't won anything. So I'd definitely take Don Carlo over Poch. The Poch boat sailed, and I did want Poch. And I was like, no, it's gone.
Watch your mouth.
Yeah, it's fact. No. Here's the key word though, Eleanor. I said I did past tense.
Mm-hmm.
Now that's your guy.
But what
might
I'm
go
saying
Real
is,
Madrid.
don't cuss him. I can't.
I would never cuss him. I would never cuss. I didn't cuss him.
All I gotta say is if I speak, I'm in big trouble.
Yeah, you are in big trouble, so you better mute because trouble. I've got power, so I can mute you.
I rate Poch. Everyone knows I'm a fan. Like I'm been a fan and still I'm a fan. I just think the boat sailed on him coming to Manchester United. Like we should have got him at that in between that period before PSG, and that's when I was like, yo, go get Poch.
But I feel like the board still really love him.
I've heard this too. That's the rumors. Yes,
they probably still love him because like it's just even though the boat maybe sailed, just went off. Like I still believe they look at Poch and say he's still like a perfect Manchester United manager in everything he represents.
He's cheap. He's gonna not cost them a lot of money, and he will try to do as well as he can. And I think that. To be fair, that's not what the Glazers. It's not what you lot should want, but for the Glazers, it's a dream. Like for Levy, Poch was a dream.
Yeah,
Poch,
here's the thing.
He did his expectations without hardly any backing, without spending any. Like Levy wanted top 4. He wasn't expected to be that easy. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And to stay in it that long with that, like it was actually coming without even an that. Yeah, it's mad. And yes, Prime, I will defend Poch till the death.
Yes, and yes, Peter, what are you telling me, brother? You good?
Yo, what up? What's up, people? How are you?
Oh, Peter's here. Hello.
Yeah, we're just discussing potential,
what up,
like what I'm hoping happens. We're just discussing like Spurs and Poch and everything like that. I'm hoping that Poch does go to Real Madrid and then we can get Ancelotti. That works for me. I think our parties are good.
Giving Poch the call, man. I don't see
That's the rumors I had. That's the rumor that I had. It surprised me when I seen it, but I heard the rumors and it makes sense when you look at managers on the market, unless they go and get a Ten Hag.
I could see them doing that.
Well, but I'd rather we get Ten Hag. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, obviously.
Peter, you might be talking that broke language soon. How you feeling?
I'm good. I mean, we're not broke. I was like, there's different tiers.
You might be though. I bet you might be the next Villa.
If we get bought by like the new age version of the Glazers, maybe. But like, Roman Abramovich just wrote off $1.5 billion worth of debt. So like.
Yeah, but the debt, it doesn't mean you're going to spend to the extent that you was.
Yeah, but we're like mostly a self-sustaining club now. Like we're able to be.
Doesn't mean you still spend at that level though.
I mean, we won't, but there's a difference between spending like Chelsea and being broke, right? Like, we could be
listen, you never know. We'll see if you're speaking.
I know you guys want Chelsea to be broke. I know.
I really do. You don't tell I dream about this.
Yeah, like I know deep down you guys want this, right? And I get it, but like
I really do. It's not deep down. Mine's in the open. Mine's literally right on the surface.
Like, I know. I understand. I get it. Like rivals, like like Arsenal and Tottenham fans, like yes, Chelsea's gonna be broke. I'm like, no, just because you guys want us to be broke doesn't necessarily mean we will be.
Well, we'll see, innit? We'll see.
It depends who buys us. It depends like what sort of plan they have with it. We'll be throwing around money like we used to do 15 years ago. No, but we don't even do that now, really. Like as much as you guys,
you do more than most.
Over the last like 5 years, I don't really think so though. In terms of players that are out the door and players that are in the door, like the numbers kind of match up. Like, yeah, we spent $97.5 million on Lukaku, but we sold half an academy.
That's insanity, by the way.
We sold $100 million worth of players. Like, what do you want us to do?
Yeah, but that's because you buy quality enough to sell on. You won't be doing that all the time.
I mean, you can do it like that if you got the money for it. At the end of the day,
yeah, like if there's money for the cash flow, yeah, it mostly depends on the ability to continue to sell players at good prices and to be able to overhaul the squad. Like it's not a question of we need more money or we need less money. We just need to be smarter.
Let's just see.
Speaking of y'all are in London, so they're definitely gonna get somebody with big bank to come get that club. No scrubs allowed. I'm telling you.
Eddie, one of the guys who's in the Dodgers ownership group is rumored to be in the consortium to buy Chelsea.
He could be in there, but it's like it's just. I think that's just one of the many off. Like I feel like this is
I
a
gotta
long process.
I gotta see who else is in it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you
Apparently
can
some
you
Arabs are
can be
looking at
expensive and
not
get
gonna
someone big that's gonna, buy your club. Doesn't mean they're gonna necessarily put the same money in.
I mean, if we're run anything like the Dodgers are, we'll be all right. I'll put it
Oh
down.
yeah, that's.
Or you might be sucked dry to run the Dodgers. But anyway, moving on.
I mean, the Dodgers are entirely self-sufficient. Like, trust me. Like, they will print money until they die. They'll be all right.
On it, yeah.
It's like what the Glazers do to Manchester United is a unique scenario, and like that
It
will
really
not
is.
that will not
And the
happen to
Contes.
Chelsea. One, because the new owner does not need to take a bank loan out to buy this club and manage debt because there is no longer any debt because our previous owner just said, "Nah, I don't want that," so you can keep that. And two, like I just like to think it's Roman's choice of who he sells it to at the end of the day. I cannot imagine him handing over the club to somebody as predatory like the Glazers investment group. I just can't see that happening.
You
Like,
might not know.
we won't spend at the rate we do probably, but I cannot see him handing over all his hard work to just some random predatory man who just wants to bleed the club dry. I just can't see that.
The Cronkies do the same. No, it's not just
Yeah, the Cronkies.
The Cronkies, I don't think the Cronkies. I don't think it's the same though. Like at least since they become full owners, Arsenal spends money. Their fans will tell you they don't. But like the Cronkies do this with all their teams. They just hire people, they leave them, and those people run the teams. The Cronkies' biggest mistake is hiring Vinay and then hiring Edu. Right? Arteta seems to be a decent manager, but you're wasting a bunch of money, and there's a bunch of overhead stuff that's not being done properly. Right? But if you look at
you say that, but they ever since they moved from Highbury to the Emirates, they have been bled dry.
I mean, yeah, but it's not the Cronkies who've been full owners the entire time, though. That like I'm talking like in the last 3-4 years since they took over full ownership of the club or became majority stakeholders. Like in that period, they've spent money. They haven't spent it
Right.
money.
You lot are making out he's going to know the whole. Like he might not know what they're like. He might think that the next owners that he's selling to are going to be the most spendable.
He'll do his due diligence, of course, but you never know. But of course, he's not going to be like.
I trust Roman's decision making when handing over his plaything. I trust like that. So like I just and like we're not in a situation. We have to sell due to geopolitics. We don't.
Daddy Roman is leaving, and I'm going to have a party about it.
You can be happy. I'm not saying you can't
be happy, Eleanor, until somebody richer comes in and buys them.
Listen, don't put that in the universe. Don't put that in the universe.
It's already out there. I'm telling you, them sharks is swimming around.
Eleanor, don't get mad at me for saying the facts. Eleanor, don't get mad at me for saying facts. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just the fact. That's why I'm not overjoyed with it. And plus, as well with Chelsea, and I was establishing this earlier because I was talking to Surfer. As a United fan, we have all the same ups apart from Spurs. So it's kind of like it is what it is. That enemy of my enemy, my friendship is real. We hate all the same clubs, including Manchester City now. Because them and City have their thing now. They don't like City, they don't like Liverpool, they don't like Leeds, they don't like Arsenal. Oh, we have all the same ups. It is what it is. I can't particularly stand Chelsea, but it is. Nah. That's what I'm saying. Apart from Spurs, you're the only exception to the rule.
To me, Spurs aren't even really ops. They're just there.
Let's just ignore that comment because most Chelsea fans would say something different.
Oh,
so I'm not gonna sit here.
Let me be clear. The Chelsea fans that sing about Tottenham 24/7, it's fucking weird. Like teams should not sing about teams they beat all the time in their free time. Right? Like don't punch down.
Right.
I agree.
I've had enough of this.
Don KJB says Chelsea have been living over their means for 20 years, 1.5 million above their means to be exact.
Look,
he also went on to say, "Yeah, go on, Karen."
Listen. I can hate with the best of them. I really can. But at the end of the day,
I can hate with the best of them. Love that.
Other than City, Roman has been that guy. Like let's not get mistaken. You dig like what he's done as an owner is going to be, irrespective of anything outside of football, is going to be measured up with like the best of them in Premier League history. Because it's crazy. I know they have at least 10 like just championships or something since he took over in 2003.
18 major trophies in 19 years.
Like that's wild. That's wild.
You should have 19, but Mason Mount couldn't throw a rock into the ocean. It's cool.
So
Hey,
like,
I know what it's like. It's tough. It's tough for. I've been in gunfights with rocks. It's tough, fam. You know what I'm saying? They don't always land where you want them to land.
He's Cohen. He's from the Cohen Academy, though.
but like you can't really duplicate that in any respect because it's just so unique to the timeline. Like,
Yeah, we're not gonna get another even if we get another supremely rich person, it's not gonna work out the way this one did. People need to understand that. It's going to look different anyways.
Like we talk about it all the time. The owners of our clubs are practically never there. And until they said, yo, you can't come through the border, like he was at every game damn near. So yeah, it's gonna be tough to replace, and like it's gonna get dark, bro. It's gonna get dark because unless something like, because even if they make the big splash, like Atlanta makes a good point. Who's to say that they're not just gonna, retreat and trying to recoup what they spent on the club?
Yeah, we don't know.
We'll
gonna find out. We're gonna find out. You lot continue to get your questions in as well. Don't forget, members, comments, questions do take priority, as do super chats as well. So continue to get them in. Seeing what I've heard, it's so many rumors like with Manchester United. I just don't pay them. Like I talk on him on here. Don't pay him no mind. Is this new? I seen something earlier today saying that he's
This guy, you're on the coach.
Yes, Timo. You telling
What
me?
do you mean I'm the coach?
Take it
on the
out.
coach. I'm on the train, man. What are you talking about?
Same shit. You're on something that moves fast and gets you from point A to point B.
Let's go.
Shush, man. Let me allow it, man.
Focus.
What do you mean focus?
Hey, Timo, how about the Lakers yesterday?
Huh?
How about the Lakers yesterday?
I told you we were going to lose by 5.
Right, did you see the epic? Wait. Yeah, Timo, did you see the epic comeback though?
I didn't see the epic comeback, but have you seen we crumbled in the fourth quarter?
Yeah, I was there. You left me on the watch along by myself, fam. You left me on the watch along. Yeah, I was on stream.
I'm sorry about that because I'm already having stress right now. I don't want to get myself into hospital again. Am I?
Oh my god.
Oh, you stressed.
Timo,
you know what? The Lakers will do that to you. Go on, Jess. I understand.
Hey,
Go on, Jess.
I swear before the game you were saying about Westbrook greatest number 0 of all time. What happened yesterday?
It's a bad game, innit? It's a bad game. So what can you do?
Nah.
For like how many times?
Timo, I saw what you put in the group chat.
What do you mean?
Explosive.
What do you mean? What do I mean? Don't say that. You put a message in the group chat. You just own Russ. I saw you.
I've had enough. I'm done. I just want to focus on Clippers on Friday. I've had enough.
Enough.
Had enough.
Love to hear
Fucking 2. Oh, it's
love to hear your voice, Eleanor. Love to hear your voice, Eleanor.
Fucking 2, man. I was something already.
I've had enough.
Oh my God.
I swear to you,
I've had enough.
I've had enough. That's how I felt yesterday. I've had
oh
enough.
yeah.
Talk about it, Eleanor, because we haven't spoken on it because you weren't on there. Let's talk about it.
The thing is, like the results from this week, no one cares. Like fuck, we always do this, man. Something happens with our football club. Everyone talks about it. Tottenham got slapped up by Middlesbrough. Shout out to no VAR having championship ground. Otherwise, Tottenham would have won. So big up to them. Tottenham lost like the 110th minute, and like no one even cares anymore.
No, we get battered everywhere we go. So
yes, yeah. I watched it and I was like, yeah.
Conte effect.
I got some quick Antonio Conte hatred too stuff.
You are so Conte out. You're just not making the lunch. Do you know what?
Hey, Jess, are you Conte out? Nah. If you feeling froggy, jump, nigga. Like what we saying, Jess? You know what I'm saying? What we saying? You know what I'm saying? And that. What we Jess? No sitting on fences over here. If you was legit on the fence, cool. But if you're feeling Conte out, you better say that shit. There's I've been through this. Yeah. If you Conte out, say it, fam. You know what I'm saying? There's no sitting on fences right here. When it was Ollie, you had to pick a side. You better pick a side. You know what I'm saying? Go on.
If I had to pick a side right now.
I can't.
Go on, Jess.
Come on, Jess.
Go on, Jess. Look at this guy stumbling over his words. The floor is yours, Jess. There we go. Let's go, Jess.
All I gotta say.
Just lose your possession, then
let me land on this. All I gotta say is I hate both people, okay? I hate bold people.
You hate bald
Yeah.
people.
What does that mean? What kind of
What does that mean?
What kind of non-criminal statement is that?
What are you
fuck it.
talking
I'm
about?
not Conte. I'm in defense. I don't care.
Bitch.
Nah.
Boo.
Yeah, that is boo. That is boo worthy. Boo.
Hey, look at those haters, man. Look at those. I thought we like black man. We should be fighting to each other.
Hey, February no more, fam.
February's over, fam.
Yeah, February's over.
March
Fuck that. We extending this shit. Nah, man.
Fuck Eddie too.
Oh no.
See, that's how we feel. Fuck Peter, fuck Chelsea, fuck the Suns. Yeah, go on, Eleanor. Feel free.
Okay.
Hey, what's up, Magic?
Out makes no sense. Like when they go from there, give man the summer. We're not saying don't. I'm just saying in my club, if he's not going to be backed, what's the point?
For me, I know. Before you came on, I said if he doesn't commit for next season, just let him go in there because I don't want to give him the money. I would rather just give it to a new manager.
I totally get that. Yeah. Also, what is like? What have I seen? Right, I said this point when we had Jose. Please do not come for my head, but I am gonna make the same point. If I'm Daniel Levy, right, and I'm judging you on what you've done at my club to prove that you deserve X amount of money, what has Daniel Levy seen in his current performances to think, yes, you deserve 400 million over your reign here?
Here's the thing though with Conte, because we've touched on this and you mentioned it, how Jose was there and he was past his prime. Whereas one thing with Conte, the reason why I wanted him at Manchester United when he was potentially available, the comments is hilarious, get the likes up as well, you lot crack me up, is because if you give Conte what he wants, he will bring you success. 110%. He will bring you on. He will bring you. But you know how it ends.
The problem is he doesn't like to negotiate.
Oh yeah, facts.
In terms of like, we're not going to give you everything you want. He got unhappy at Chelsea.
Facts. Yep.
Like,
facts.
what did you expect coming to?
But that's what I expected him to negotiate better, because he negotiated with you lot in the summer, didn't go.
Yep.
Then you came back to him. He's now negotiating from a even higher leverage in terms of positioning. But yet he's still unhappy type of thing. Like, not everything you want, but the majority. Like, if you give Conte the tools, he'll be successful.
Peter's touched on this before. He's unhappy now. Like, how are you unhappy when you've had one January window? You let go of some of the deadwood. What did you really expect to get in at this point in time?
You're so shameless, Jez. You're so shameless for this. This is so shameless.
Like,
Black Lives Matter.
I just think it's quite crazy to think, like, we're going, like, it's quite crazy to think he's unhappy. What are you unhappy about? You've come in with this team. You've got 2 signings. You got rid of the signings, the players you didn't want. Like, you know, what did you expect? 7 signings in January? Because you're not going to get that.
Yeah, like, and I think, sorry to cut you off, I believe, and people really underestimate this, his first rant when he said the level of Tottenham is not that high. I think he underestimated how big of a job it was. I think he thought the players were bad, didn't realize it was.
I said that the exact same thing I said that Jose did. He overestimated this team.
Was that a fake brushy? Block him down if it's a fake brushy. Yeah, you lot have already got to it.
Can I also say something to this as well? Bro?
Yeah, go on. Are you about to say BLM, fam? Is that what you're about to say? Go on.
No. Because I'm actually looking at Ralph Ratnick in a situation where he actually came in.
Yeah.
Like, where you see literally every bat was sold. Always the media comes out, players apparently unhappy, division in the camps and all that. But he's out there and still trying to do his job, trying to answer all the questions correctly and trying to take the blame when he feels like he has to take the blame in certain situations. And when I look at Conte, I'm like, you out here talking about, like, you just out here crying if we lose to a team that we weren't supposed to lose. And this is my issue. Like, be a man. Like, just, like, fuck no.
Nah, I hear you. Prime here says, have you heard the term "we don't negotiate with terrorists"? Why should Conte negotiate and lower his level? I was going to say, but Conte chose to go into the negotiations. You entered the room.
No one held the gun.
Listen, you've come to Tottenham. Let's not act like you don't know what Tottenham is about.
Yes.
You haven't been blind for the last 20 years when we ain't won shit. So what pissed me off is like, oh, why should he lower his level? He lowered his level coming to Tottenham Hotspur. So don't sit there and act like you don't know what you're about, what we're about. It's so annoying. Like when people say to me, "Oh, well, he shouldn't lower his level to." No. He's lowered his level to come to us. Then you do what you're paid to do. You think you're that good of a manager to come to us and make us be winners. Do your job. Stop complaining. Shut up. Do your job. And when the windows are open, make your claim. Get your money, right? But don't sit there and say all this crap. Like when you're up and down. When you've had one January window, not even a summer, it's funny because what did he expect? What did you expect? 8 signings in the fucking January window. We barely get one every other window. You got 2. Be happy, bro. Like, it's like I just don't understand. So certain assurances probably were made, but he also needs to understand his position as well. I bet you there was things on both sides, but for him it doesn't matter. Let's say he said, "Yeah, cool, I can work with these players, but I want X amount as well." Yeah. The minute he's not happy, he doesn't care about what assurances he made. He don't give a fuck. He will just walk. He's a bit of a runner. He is a bit of a runner.
Running from the grind. I told you. He's gonna run.
I think he's saving his. I can't lie, and I think he's losing a battle to save the war and to try win the war. That's what he is. He's seen what happened to Mourinho, and this is no disrespect.
He's running from the grind. That's what.
It's one of the easiest jobs Conte's ever got because of Mourinho. He's got leverage. He can literally say, "Listen, like it doesn't matter. Like it doesn't matter what I do."
Yeah, I'll be right back.
No stress, Eddie. I hear that.
If he wins something, he's a god. But if he doesn't, he can blame it on the board. He's got an excuse all the way.
He does have an excuse, but what it is with Conte, and it was telling what he said in there when he was like, "Maybe I'm not good. I've never lost 4 in 5 games." This losing thing for him is brand new. Like this is brand new. It's never happened in his career whatsoever. When's the last? Has he ever won? Has he ever lost 4 in 5?
Yeah,
no, Europe.
No.
Europe's
different.
Wait,
let me say something. Tottenham haven't done that in how many years as well? Like 30 years or something. Tottenham haven't done that. So let's not talk like he is bigger than my club. My club's been around before you, and that's never happened before you.
Hey, Tottenham have European silverware.
So what you're saying there, Conte? What you're saying there, Eleanor, is Mourinho over Conte? I hear you, but yeah, we move. Yeah, we hit the live one.
There's only room for one Paris in my heart, and that's Jose. Let's just be honest. We need to stop acting like any football club needs to kiss the ground Antonio Conte walks on and should get it.
That's how I felt on the Jose.
We need to stop. Like Conte acts like people owe him stuff. Why can I hear myself too long? Why can I hear myself?
Demo, mute yourself, fam. Don't make too much noise on the coach either. You know when you're getting kicked off.
Conte acts like people owe him things, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's just not realistic. He didn't have to go to Tottenham. No one showed up at a stupid little house in whatever fucking part of Italy he lives in.
Jesus Christ.
Abducted him.
No one held a gun to his head.
Yes. No one forced him. No one forced him to go there. What's he getting? Like 18 million pounds in 18 months?
He's not about exactly. We got big fucking contract.
He's getting like $1 million a month to work at Tottenham. It's not like for reference, guys. He's making over double what Tuchel is yearly at Chelsea.
That's crazy. Can I just say? So Eleanor, you're saying Jose made Conte's job easier? Yeah, he did, because him getting sacked the way he did, and if Conte then walks, it just makes Tottenham look bad and bad and bad. Do you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, he's got an out. Either or, he's got an out. So that's why I think he is making his job. It is making his job.
Yeah, he either succeeds and looks amazing or gets to run away. And
yeah, but that's exactly I said the same onto Jose, but the fact that Jose did it as well just adds to his case. Do you know what I mean? It adds to his case.
No one would blame Conte for failing, right?
No, that's the problem.
It's the crying like a baby every time something bad happens. Like just stop fucking crying. Just stop crying and get on with it.
So, Jess, what you're saying there is Conte out, yeah?
Hey. Yeah, he's Conte out. He's Conte out.
What are you saying?
Jess, there's no way you can be Conte in with this Abby. There's no way. You've been Conte out.
Yeah, man, say it with Jess, fam.
Hey, fuck it. Fuck it, Conte out. Fuck it.
There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go.
No. Show your face right now. Show your face.
Allow, he said it.
Nah.
He said it. He said it, man. That's enough. He said it. He said it, man.
Timo's second favorite manager is getting dissed on stream. Let's go.
Listen, Jez, it's going to be a hard road. I did this under Jose. It's going to be a tough old
See,
time.
this debate. I feel like my agenda won't be as crazy as yours with Joseph. But all I'm saying is, like, I just say,
you know.
I just say,
he's talking big with that Abby, yeah. With that Abby, he's talking.
I just hate crybabies because because I had to say this. This reminds me. I swear there was a quote of him saying, "Winning at Chelsea is an expectation for Tottenham. It is hope. It's a hope."
He said that before the FA Cup semi-final in 2017.
And now he's at my club and he's also crying like a baby. Nah, man.
Yeah, it's like. You know what's funny? I'll say this under Jose as well. These managers with the best mentality in the world have the fucking worst mentality the minute they lose a game. I've never seen managers cry so much.
You know what that is? They cry because that's what makes them. And that's why they've been successful in certain situations is just that irritable. Like the same way we talk about irrational confidence. In most cases, irrational confidence is bad. But in certain instances in sport, irrational confidence is needed. This is why Timo's such a great YouTube content creator, because he has a rational confidence.
No, but
110%.
The way I disagree a little bit with that. I disagree a little bit with that in the terms of sitting there and saying like the stuff he said, pretty much throwing the whole club under the bus, including his players and everything. Yeah, sometimes isn't going to always get the best reaction.
True.
And like I think that is funny because it makes you just seem like you can't do your job the minute you don't have a huge paycheck behind you. Like that's just, and it makes me seem like you can't be that good, bro. Like I'm sorry, talk to me when you could
because he's not.
He said it himself though. He said it himself.
No, but he said it almost
so
in a dismissive way, as if like we know you're good kind of thing. He wanted reassurance with that comment. It's almost like saying, you know, it's like when you're talking to a girl and she says, "Oh, I'm ugly," and then she wants you to say, "No, you're not." That's what he wanted.
Nah, make sure you tell her she is. Be like, "Yeah, you are."
I was saying, if you're real, you just double down.
You double down. Yeah, man. Where's the paper? Never mind.
Just in the comments. This guy tried to hide. Like, he was this guy tried to hide.
He did.
Welcome, Jess.
Oh my God. I'm tired, man. I'm just tired. Man.
I've had enough.
He's had enough.
Just give me somebody. Give me somebody I can believe a project.
Jess, you can have Bielsa if you want.
I told you already. Bielsa would never even come to Tottenham for his principles alone.
Oh, Bielsa at Spurs would be great, yo. I'm saying that. I'd love to see that.
You tell him to run their team.
Exactly. That's why I said it.
I'd love to see it.
We'll take a moment to wish Pochettino a happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday to Don Poch, man. Don Chester.
Thank you. Thank you.
Also, with our ownership group no longer being the Russian guy, we're probably not getting Pochettino.
Did you want him? Did you want him?
Not really, but just strictly for chaos purposes, yes.
Absolutely not. Peter, no. We've had agreement with this. We've had agreement with this couple weeks ago.
No, we don't have agreement for shit. We don't have an agreement for anything. There's no agreement.
No.
Stop.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I would not want to see Poch in Chelsea in my lifetime, ever.
We literally employed Lampard. It could not get worse.
That is true. That is true.
Lampard over Poch, man. Come on.
Wait, what?
Lampard might be in the second division.
Just honestly, ignore him because I don't know what if he wants to be on Lampard my good side. This is not the way to go about it. Timo, if you want to be on my good side, which I know you do, this is not the way to go about it.
You should hear how he talks about Poch when you're not about. I'm just saying.
Hey, don't go anywhere.
You pattern up.
You better pattern up, fam. Yeah, you stand there and look stupid.
Timo, you realize Everton are 1 point above the relegation zone, right?
They could get relegated. They could. 110%.
Lampard literally might be a championship manager in a
4 right tax.
Yeah.
If we don't beat Everton.
No, there is no tax. There is no tax. It's
the tax is Lampard. Yeah, Lampard is the tax.
Lampard tax. 1 win from 5.
Super Frankie Lampard.
Prime, you're lucky I love you and I wouldn't.
Anyways, the point is,
come.
Marina was Poch's biggest fan, right? In that Chelsea boardroom. She's no longer going to work here. So I can't see us hiring Pochettino now.
Did you want Poch though?
Not really, just to make Elena sad.
All right, and just for chaos
I'm
purposes.
cool with it.
Why? Why do you want to make me sad?
Just to make you like have like an existential like depression over football.
I
for a
actually
period.
would. I think
I
I'd be
just
done
wanted
with
it for
football.
that.
Like going to United, okay, whatever. But to see him as Chelsea manager, I think I actually might vomit. Might be sick.
You guys in the comments. Poch is a cool manager. I don't love him. I don't hate him. But like our board loved him. So I was like, it's probably gonna happen. I was cool with it. I made my peace with it. I never slander Pochettino on the timeline like that. If you guys notice, I slander a lot of people, but you're never catching me in 4K with Poch in case
me.
Yeah, I'll slander Conte like 4 days a week, right? But I'd never slander Poch because you're not catching me in 4K in 2025 in case Pochettino was our manager. You're not catching me. Conte's never coming back. Lampard's never coming back. Jose's never coming back. So I'll just lob strays at them whenever. It's fine.
Apparently, Arteta have a bigger legacy than Poch.
I saw that on Twitter.com.
What's this? What was that?
A bigger legacy than Pochettino.
Yo, Arsenal fans got to be stopped at this point.
No.
Yeah,
this was the absolutely.
Because I don't know. This is why someone quote tweeted your happy birthday tweet.
I know. I wasn't going to get into an argument because
I did because I was pissed because I was like, what the fuck has Arteta done other than an FA Cup? What is his legacy?
Like, no, literally, whereas Poch changed the image of my club. I don't think you understand.
Like, respectfully, fuck all the emotional arguments. He was in a Champions League semifinal last year. Don't bring me Mikel Arteta. I'm sorry. Like, Poch could have never managed Tottenham. For what he's done at PSG is more impressive than anything Mikel Arteta touches a European Cup semifinal, which I want to add, Antonio Conte's never fucking touched in his pathetic life, right? If he touches one of those, then I'll that's a legacy, right? I'll respect it, okay? It's just they're not even in Champions League yet, and they're annoying. These Arsenal fans, man. There's so many. They just crawl out of the shadow.
I'll take this. I take this. Frank tax was heavy, and it really was because I was supporting Chelsea that day, and also the fact that Arsenal fans just don't understand what the meaning of actually taking a club from something and making it something it wasn't, because they just don't understand that love and what that bond, what he did for Tottenham. That's fine. You can sit there and say Arteta as a bigger.
I can't even I take this, even if you look at without the emotional thing. Poch is about, he won already the Coupe de France. He made a UCL final. He was in the semi-finals with PSG. He's about to win the league title. Meanwhile, Arteta is struggling to make it to Europe twice. What else?
Despite being one of the better teams in that.
Lost in the semi-final in the Europa League when he was probably in the preferred team to go through. And he never managed a single group stage game in the Champions League. Not even knockout stage, a group stage game. So I don't want to hear it. I really don't.
I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, guys.
What I mean by the image, not the image of losing, the fact that we weren't top four ever, before him, and then you made us consistent top four.
I don't think you guys understand. Like, Mikel Arteta might win. Is he gonna win? Fuck no. But I suppose he might. Right? So that's all well and good, but it hasn't happened yet. Like, you don't sit here and say that Mikel Arteta has a bigger footballing legacy than Brendan Rodgers because Mikel Arteta might win. Brendan Rodgers has won, regardless of how you feel about Brendan Rodgers. You know, if you replace the name Brendan Rodgers with Pochettino, yeah, we can banter if we're going trophyless at Spurs. Prime's favorite manager went trophyless at Spurs. One of Prime's top 3 favorite managers probably right now is going trophyless at Spurs. Maybe there's something in the water at that football club, guys. I don't know. Anybody think about it? But there's no hypothetical arguments for legacy. You can only talk about things that have happened. There's no projecting. There's what has happened and what has not.
Facts.
If you want to make emotional arguments based off relative achievements for clubs, that's fine. That's all well and good. But I'm not even making the Tottenham argument. It's not my club. I don't really care. I respect the work. But let's just stick to the actual. Let's try and be as objective as we can. Remove Tottenham from Poch. He's still a better manager.
Never remove Tottenham from.
I was whatever.
I don't like to think of that.
All right, so let's say hypothetically we remove Poch, the Spurs never happened. He still is, of course he is. He went to France and has been successful over there. He's won trophies there. Ah, shit. When did Ryan turn up? Yes, Ryan. What are you saying, yo?
What's up, Ryan? How you doing?
Yeah.
Where are you?
Yeah, turn your. He's in McDonald's. Yeah,
Yeah.
turn your camera off, man. We don't see you. You know what I'm saying? Did you go to the game?
Yeah. Just came back. Yeah. Just at Mackey's.
Is it at Mackey's? What are you getting?
I'm getting a quarter pounder and a cheeseburger.
A quarter pounder and a cheeseburger. You getting chips as well?
Nah, I don't like Mackey's chips, innit?
You don't like Mackey's chips? You are.
They're horrible, man. I don't I just want the burgers, innit? Same with my dad, man. Like,
Did somebody say Hertfordshire? Why not? Stop that Hertfordshire stuff.
It's Hertfordshire.
Timo.
Yo, can I say something quick before I have to go in it?
Go on. Sorry.
I'm done with this,
talking about
Luton pronunciation stuff. Like,
yo, Timo, one sec. Let Ryan go before
Ryan,
he has to go.
what's up,
Ryan. Go on, say what you're saying, fam.
I think Maurizio Pochettino is the most disrespected manager in the world at the moment. You know.
I need to leave out now.
I don't know if he believes that, but we could run with that.
I think he is. I genuinely think. You know what? You know what's annoying me? People at PSG acting like he's some shit manager now and like, fucking hell. I genuinely see people acting like he's a shit manager. People actually forget what this guy did at Spurs, you know. Like, legit. People actually forget what he did at Spurs, man.
I agree.
I think this guy's well disrespected, man. Legit.
Everyone
like,
who goes to PSG
this is why, at the moment, Timo, you're listening, Ryan is over Timo at the moment in my Eleanor ranking.
Lord.
You behind Ryan in the E rankings. Ooh, that is
Timo's taking a gut punch on the way back.
That is relegation to League One.
But Flawless is always top, by the way, in the E rankings. He knows that anyway. It's just casual.
What's understood ain't gotta be spoke about in it. I'm just me in it. You know what I'm saying?
Hold that, Ryan. Ryan,
kings are kings, innit?
Kings are kings, yeah. You be
kings,
king.
innit? Yeah, kings are kings, innit? We don't worry about paupers like Ryan. You know what I'm saying? They don't give a fuck.
Ryan is above Timo at the moment because Timo's disrespect.
Timo, you're in third. You're in third. You're Chelsea at the sim table. Let's go, baby. Let's go. We back up.
Oh, Peter, you're ahead of both of them.
Whoa, sir! You're fourth. No, you're Arsenal. No. That's too much. Let's go.
And yes, Westbrook is going. This is correct. I'm glad you quoted this. Hypothetically, if my nan had wheels, she would be a taxi or whatever Saeed said. This is facts. I'm saying all these if that stream is one of the funniest streams ever in life I've ever been on. Yeah, it's the way you said it. Wheels should be a taxi.
Yeah. What? Everybody just looked at him, right? Aaron was just sitting there. Aaron looked up. He was like, "What?" And then Flo was like, "Wait, you were trying to take it in? You were just like kind of nodding, not really listening." And then you're like,
"I've had enough."
If my nan, so this is it. It's all hypothetical. We can all try and project and think, "All right, this manager's gonna do this manager's gonna do that." But like Peter said, we can only talk about the now and compare now. You can say who you think has a better trajectory. Cool. We're all looking at the likes of say a Graham Potter and a Hasenhüttl. And we're looking at it and going, them two could be top of the top managers. Yeah. But currently, they're in the process of that. They both need to get moves to next clubs.
Shout out to Southampton, by the way. Rotated team against a mostly full-strength West Ham today.
My manager.
Clap them. Southampton are set 9th in the Premier League.
What did you just say?
What's up, Jez?
Did you say my manager?
I said my future manager.
Yeah, he likes Hasenhüttl, innit? He said this. He said Hasenhüttl.
I'm not getting beat 9-0. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it once, twice. I'm not doing it.
Oh, it's all right. They got their get back at Old Trafford recently. It's all right.
And that's why they got some get back at the bridge as well, but we move.
Nah, we beat them.
Did you not draw there?
We have
it's Burnley in it. Or someone in it.
Points at home to them since Lampard was in charge.
Oh, it's Everton C team. Sorry, I forgot. It was Everton's under 18s. Yeah, that was the
look
team.
At you talking smack about results. How's Watford going, mate?
How's Burnley at home going? You know what I'm saying? How's that?
They're gonna get. Oh, I was gonna say they're gonna get. But Burnley away, not for everybody.
Hey, Burnley. Why did you win? Did you win against Burnley away?
We're playing them this weekend.
Seeing, yeah. It's not as easy as you think.
Come outside. We're about to be there.
It's not as easy as you think. Look at Timo taking his heartbreaking self to the chat. This ain't Jeremy Kyle, fam. This ain't Jeremy Kyle. This ain't Montel. This ain't Ricky Lake. This ain't Jerry Springer. We don't care. You know what I'm saying? We don't
Listen,
care.
you can't slander Poch and think you'll be ahead of anyone in my table.
I don't slander Poch, to be fair.
It's just, and you never have, so that's why.
I kind of wanted him for chaos purposes, though. Like, I feel like that would have been hilarious. Oh, imagine winning the European Cup.
Just stop.
Get your question. Continue to get your questions in, people. It don't have to be Chelsea related. It don't have to be Spurs. It don't have to be Poch, whoever, man. Get your spoiling questions.
Look at Abdul bringing up random Chelsea results. How about Chelsea 1, Manchester City 0 in Porto at May 29th?
Serious.
None of that matters. We won the war. None of that matters. None of that matters. The world champs. Chelsea 2, Palmeiras 1 in whatever random country that was in.
It's facts.
Prime. You chill over there. You chill.
Shout out to
Wait. What? Why are you giving excuse to Prime if he's on the pod, but not me? What's wrong with this, man?
I can't believe this is a conversation, you know. I can't believe this shit. This is unbelievable. I can't believe this shit. This guy actually asked this on air, you know. Oh my God. Timo, just take your L, man. Take your beating, fam. Just take your beating, fam. You know what I'm saying? Live to fight another day, man. I know Russ is still out on the court trying to score them 30 points, but yo, call it quits.
Abdi, where are you, Abdi? I need to talk to you. I need to talk to you about
I'm not taking L. Come on.
Wait. Go on, Pia. Lad. Go on.
All the Abdis. Now, all right. You people, before the Lakers game yesterday, someone said Westbrook 30 points. Lakers win by 20. Fun fact. Last time the Lakers won by more than 12 was Christmas Eve. Or no, not New Year's Eve, not Christmas Eve, right? Westbrook hasn't scored more than 30 points since LeBron and AD were playing. Westbrook scored 12 yesterday. He could have been out shooting all night. He probably just have broken 30 a few minutes ago. But it is what it is. Abdi, today at halftime, Chelsea were down 2-1. You said Chelsea fucking sucked for Gazing Champions League. I told you you're going to lose, and you laughed at me. We won, and I haven't seen you since, and I would like to see you report in the chat. Because I want to know how you feel about that, brothers. All of you in the chat had so much to say at halftime, while Surfer and I were just sitting there talking about the future of Chelsea Football Club. We scored some jammy goals. Werner got free GA. That's how shit Luton are, so hold that, Luton Town.
Yeah, fuck Luton.
And you know what? We're in the quarterfinals.
Shush, let me have my...
See, even your connection don't want to hear your shit. Your connection don't even want to hear what you got to say. Your connection don't want to hear you. Even your connections like that is enough's enough. You know
he can't land. We're not letting him land.
All right, his connection ain't letting him land. You know what I'm saying? You're moving hella frozen, Timo. Just letting you know if you can still hear us. There we go. Nippon says, question for all of you. Do you see two teams from the same league facing each other in the quarterfinals of the Champions League? Manchester derby, Madrid derby. Madrid derby, absolutely not. I've already said two English teams draw each other in the next round. I think all 4 go through. I'm just hoping it's not United. And someone. I'm hoping it's Liverpool, Chelsea. One of the other. Let 2 of the other 3 do it. I ain't trying to see Liverpool, City, or Chelsea in, you know what I'm saying, the knockout rounds, because just dealing with people and stuff like this.
Here, Abdi. I see you.
Oh, no, he's a Bucks fan, isn't it? He's a Bucks fan. I took a screenshot of that yesterday. He's a Bucks fan. What were you saying about... Actually, yeah, Eddie, we'll go... Eddie, you there?
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah. This question here, dude. Yeah. Eddie was fully... This cool, man. You know what I'm saying? This all good. Quarterfinals of the Champions League, do you see, and like 2 teams... Basically, did you see all English tie happening?
Of course.
The quarterfinals. What would you like to see then? What would you like to see?
Chelsea, Man City.
This man just wants chaos and blood that doesn't involve his team, yo.
Yes, I like that.
Fuck them both. I hope it's a scoreless draw and they both.
This man said, "Give me a ladder match," but I'm not in the ring.
Yeah,
I fucks with that.
Get them out of here real quick. I need that.
Yeah,
I fucks with that. Jez, what are you telling me? Obviously, from the outside looking in, what are you saying? What all English tie do you want to see the most?
I didn't want to eat while y'all talking.
Yeah, no, it's no stress, man. It's all good. Yo, Jez, you there? I don't think Jez is there. All right, we'll go to you, Eleanor. Yeah. He's writing the Conte out banner in it. He's got it on the sign. Eleanor, your time. What all English tie would you like to see in the Champions League quarterfinal? If you could pick one.
I would like to see Liverpool Chelsea. I think. Okay. I mean that League Cup final was brilliant.
It's been long
enough. But yeah, like I just think that. I think it would be much better than a United. I don't think United have got the quality to give a good game, really. Just think it will be easy. So,
Thanks.
yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I just so I think
Christ.
so I think Chelsea Liverpool would be a really good one.
Chelsea Liverpool. I think you've already said this, Peter, that you want Chelsea Liverpool as well.
Ajax.
It's been long enough.
This guy didn't even hear the question, but we move. This guy's popped up. Give me Ajax. You didn't even hear the question.
I say I want Ajax.
You didn't even hear the question, fam. That's not even the question. You just want to go. You just want to go You just want to go Amsterdam. I get it. I'd roll over there. You know what? If you lot drew them, I'd probably roll over there with you. My point is,
especially if United are out, you got to roll with us.
Yeah, 100%. Like I would fully roll over them. My point is, that's not the question we're asking, Timo. This guy's popped in. I want Ajax. No one mentioned Ajax, fam. I think Peter, you've said this. You want Liverpool in it, I'm guessing.
Yeah, it's been long enough. It's been 13 years this time.
Okay. Timo, back to you, Timo. Can you hear me okay? This guy's gone again, His man's up. What am I saying? Not gonna lie, don't want Chelsea. Where else we at? What all English tie do you want to see in the chat? Can you hear me now? All right, so what all English tie would you like? We can hear you. What all English tie in the would you like to see? Go on. This guy's wild.
I want to see United Liverpool though.
You want to see City Liverpool?
United Liverpool for the carnage.
Did you say City Liverpool or Chelsea Liverpool?
City Liverpool.
Okay, right.
Okay.
City Liverpool could slap.
If we're not involved, I want City Liverpool. I don't actually enjoy watching United like that. Like in the nicest possible way. Nah. Like you guys can just get slapped by like a decent team and just bow out. If not, leave in 2 weeks. That would be preferable. United lose to Atletico Madrid at home. That'd be hilarious.
Yeah. It'd be hilarious, but it's not happening. We get into the semi-finals, innit?
International break, I'd be eating good on this.
No. We get past Atletico Madrid, get the Villarreal, Juve, Ajax, Benfica winner semi-finals, and then we're in the final four. You know what I'm saying? Calm.
Yeah. We're gonna drop this last. We're gonna lose to Liverpool. We're gonna beat Spurs because they're trash. We're gonna lose to City, and he's gone.
Yo, I was one game off, man. Oh my god, one game. It's mad.
Before that run, you guys are on Pi Radio, and somebody said, "Flawless, how many points do you think you're getting for these next 4 games? 12 or 9?" And
yeah.
was like, "What? You're getting 9?"
Oh, by the way, people, the blog's being out. Make sure you check out 20 Fan TV for the latest blog, people.
Yes, make sure you do
don't check
that.
the blog because Timo's probably in it. Just kidding. Check the blog.
Oh, 100%.
Nah, but if I had to pick a neutral one, City Liverpool would be nice.
City Liverpool works.
If you told me I had to play an English team, give me Liverpool. We're running it back.
Yeah, you might run it back. Here's the thing is though with that, because obviously with us, we haven't seen Ralph against any team of like this caliber. So it'll be interesting to see how he sets up. Because we have enjoyed actually watching United again recently since Ralph has taken over. We just can't finish our chances.
Pulling up,
but yeah, man, like double R Mafia in the building. This is why when we're in the Champions League semi-finals, we'll see what go on. When we're in the final four, we'll see what then we in the shout. We in with the shout. Hey, if the draw's right, yes. You know what I'm saying? If we get Ajax,
right, absolutely.
There's a small chance you can get bucked in 2 weeks.
No.
I want Ajax.
This guy,
Timo, we're talking English.
We're talking English teams.
English teams.
We're not talking Ajax.
We know you want to go and bang the hose. I respect that. That's great. That's not what we're talking about.
You want to go bang the hose.
That's why he wants to go.
He does.
You do not say
I just did.
Why you say that here? We got a woman here. This is disrespectful.
It's not disrespectful. She knows what you're trying to do.
Yeah, Ellen is not surprised by you. She's not shocked.
Did what I say surprise you at all?
Not at all. I mean, I just love the delivery. Peter is just A1 with the delivery. He kills me, literally. They just says shit. Just, like I don't speak broke. What do you want me to do? I died.
Oh, yo, Peter, hilarious.
But you do not set that here. But never mind.
I can't talk about. All right, sure. I have to be.
This is the guy who wants to. You want to go Ajax because of the scenery. That's why in it.
Yeah,
you want to go for the scenery and the canals and the museums and the educational purposes.
Well, the museums can be quite
interesting. Because you're going to go straight to a pub at 2 p.m. when
you learn some history, don't you?
Look at this guy. You learn some history.
Unbelievable.
Museum and that.
Care about
Be a
history?
tourist for one day.
You care about history?
I care about history.
History.
You know, local.
Who cares about the history of the Netherlands? What
Fuck the history.
Fuck? Is this a field trip?
I said
We go there for the fucking wooden shoes and shit, huh?
What the hell? You went for the clogging sound looking things.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wants to go for the culture. This guy wants to go for the culture and the DNA of the DNA.
I'm hitting the weed. I'm hitting the weed. I'm drinking. I'm hanging out with the boys. Fuck all that school field trip.
Exactly. That's nighttime.
And I'm standing in the
nighttime.
Young Arena and seeing Super Tommy Tuchel for 4 hours. I don't care. Let's go.
Oh my God, I'm in tears, yo. That being said, if United do draw Ajax, I'm gonna try and get over there. 110%.
Of course.
Hey, of course.
You're talking about the double R mafia. You don't care about history, mate. You think what in the Netherlands? What's the origin of that word? No one cares.
This guy, he's loaded as well. You know what he's gonna be paying for out there. Like he's
Let's
ready.
be real. Let's not lie. Let's not lie.
That's the culture. That's the history.
I'm drinking with the boys. I'm
The
singing.
culture is what he's out after. The fact that it's all cool out there.
I'm
That's
singing
the night time.
I
I
don't
the
care.
night time. Oh my days! You're not listening again.
Man said he wants to go read the poetry in one of the cafes, man. You want to go sit down, get your coffee, and read poetry. You know what I'm saying? I respect it, Timo. I respect it, Timo.
This man's gonna read poetry with his freaking suspenders on, his nice shirt. Freaking nerd. His nice
kombucha in the front lobby and shit. Hell no.
Kombucha boy.
Yeah, we good. We don't believe you.
No.
Oh my days.
Timo trying to lie. He's trying to lie to us too. That's crazy.
He's trying to lie to us, yo.
What is this? Year 7? The fuck?
This guy tried to lie to us, you know, like we don't know you. Oh my God. Woo.
Hey, people, Timo's lying to you. We're telling you the truth.
We are.
If you do get Ajax, enjoy your time though.
Yeah, but like I say, he definitely going to 100%.
He's gonna have a great time.
That's why he wants Ajax.
Yeah. Big up anyone who's playing GTA. I think that was Eddie. Yeah, it's calm. No shit. Big up Eddie running GTA. Big up Eddie, my guy.
Eddie's busy shooting people while he's on the street.
Big up Eddie.
Nah, bro, they be busy shooting at me, and this motherfucker Follows will tell you, bro.
Yeah. You always imposter on GTA all the time.
See,
there's too much BLM out there.
I'm the
victim. Cam, you know what? Timo is staying faithful to the DM.
Fuck.
He is.
Turn that down.
Timo, you're a faithful man.
Absolutely. No one is saying you're not.
I am faithful. That's why I'm going there for the culture. I just want to experience the culture, the museum, the canals, and the windmill, the windmill and
the windmills, innit? The windmills. Yeah, man. You want to do that? Go sightseeing, see the beautiful sights, the sculptures where the buildings was made, the history of Holland, the history of Netherlands. What makes Amsterdam tick? That's what you want, man. What makes Amsterdam? What makes the fabric of Amsterdam tick? That's what you are looking for, innit? You want to go see some the art galleries, look at the beautiful paintings. I understand.
There's two things that make Amsterdam tick.
Two
things.
The DNA and the culture, fam. They're the two things. The DNA, the culture.
No.
And the passion and the desire as well.
One of the oldest professions, bro.
Yeah, he's getting hella giddy. Yeah,
No.
he's getting better. Look at him. This guy tried to lie to us, you know.
There's two things that make that country's economy run: sex work and drugs. Don't get it twisted.
The
women of fine, by the way. It's completely fine.
No, I'm done. I'm off from that part. I want to be the clean person. That's it.
Exactly, you are, man. You are going there. You are going to Amsterdam to show them a better way, in it. You know what I'm saying? And there's another whole outside to Amsterdam.
Exactly.
I understand. Timo. I am with you. I am with you, Timo.
I get it. He's looking for the proper Chelsea woman out there.
Why would I do that, man?
The proper Chelsea.
Are you proper Chelsea, mate?
Are you proper Chelsea, mate? Are you proper Chelsea? Do you blue? Proper Chelsea. Super Frankie Lampard.
No, Frankie Lampard. We know exactly what we did. Mari at the back. Timo at the top. Chelsea going to win the Champions League.
You know what? You're lucky.
This guy gonna be out there singing the Bakayoko chant. You know what I'm saying? That's what you gonna be going to
I can't believe that was the best chat we've ever had.
We love Tuchel.
And we
We
wasted
love
the Bakayoko.
Chelsea's won the Champions League.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
This guy. All right, enough's enough, yo. Let's get a question. Let's continue. You not get the questions in it. This is a mess, yo. This is a mess. Get the questions in.
No, I want you guys all to know.
God.
I want you guys, everybody watching. Big up to the 4080 watching. Drop a like, subscribe if you haven't already. Help the family grow. Tell a friend to tell a friend, right? But we would not be
We are
having
a proper family here. We get all the comments involved. We know you all.
We would not be having this conversation if Timo stuck to the original topic, which was which English team would you draw if you had to do an all-English draw? And he said Ajax. Now we're here.
Look at his dumb face. Look at him. He just realized.
I just want you to
realize
know.
what happened.
Yeah, he did this to himself. We're not bullying him. We're not lying to you. He's trying to lie to you. But if he would have just given us a simple, like, oh, I'll take City, we would have kept going.
Yeah, facts.
That's how we got here. Yes, rewind the stream. Nippin asked the question. This man hopped on and said, I'll take Ajax. And I was like,
yeah.
Yes.
That was not a part of the conversation. And he ignored me saying that wasn't a part of the conversation and carried on talking about why he's going to Ajax for the culture and, you know what I'm saying, the buildings and the history of Ajax and stuff like that. He loves it. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. And the art galleries and the canals and the windmills and going for boat rides. I'm saying.
Windmills. Like,
windmills.
UK, man.
I am going for that stuff, man.
The windmills in the UK, mate.
They're all the same. They're all the same.
If you want to talk about that dirty stuff, we can do that all in the night time. But
is it not the night time? Is it not midnight?
No, it's not. It's still like,
I swear those games would be at night time as well.
Midnight. I know which time zone you're in. It's 12:05.
It is 12:05.
I know. I have a computer.
That's not the point. But you want to go there
in the nighttime. It is the nighttime.
You literally read the Amsterdam travel book guide. Yeah.
See, look. Exactly. Abdul's right here. The canals are beautiful though. In it, Timo.
Twice.
Talk to them.
I can't. If this was Twitch, I would go into it differently.
Yo, the way the moonlight hits the canal and it shines off of it. That's what it is. It's a beautiful thing, isn't it, Timo? The nightlife in Amsterdam when you look up in the sky and see the stars.
Shut up, man. I'm looking forward to the nightlife over there. 100%.
What are you talking about? You can't see the sky from the city. There's too much light pollution. Shut up.
Maybe you're gonna see some
Amsterdam.
No. This isn't some like middle of the world, like rural, like little town where you can see the stars. And the stars in the city. There's too much light.
Oh my god.
Composure.
Oh my god. Oh. This guy tried to sell it to us like we stupid. Oh, I don't know what Tebo's on. Oh no. I don't know what Tebo's doing. Tebo's just Teboing it. You're lying to himself.
Tebo's blog, wham, bam,
Tebo's thinking about my rankings. That's what's going through his mind.
Oh, I'm top.
Not only is he commented it here, he's DM'd both my accounts asking why Ryan's above him.
You know what? In his defense, In his defense, I understand that. I would launch a formal complaint in that, innit? If I'm behind Ryan in anything, I'd be like, all right, can I talk to the HR? Can I do a full Karen? Can I talk to the manager? Like, what's going on?
My response is I'm legal with something. What's going on?
Yeah. I'd be like, what's going on? I'm saying, I'd be like behind Ryan. I'm like, no. If I'm lower down on the list than Ryan in anything, I'm like, all right, something's gone wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Don't do me like this.
Like we took, that's just doing you like that's terrible. Like something went extremely wrong at some point. We took a wrong turn somewhere, and we need to get back on course. So I understand, Timo. I get it. Innit? I DM both accounts, emails, the whole nine, everything. Like, yeah, absolutely, goddamn, yeah. Timo's always blushing, Abdul, man. He's always blushing. And Bainsy, why would you want United to get Liverpool? Please explain that. Flawless, who do you think's gonna win the Champions League? Ask me this after the draw's been made. Because when the quarterfinal draw gets made, they also make the semi-final draw, and that will clear it up.
Oh, when we're sitting there with Juve, Ajax, and you guys, oh my lord!
No. Move you out. Give us, I don't know, Benfica or something, and we good in it. Then we eating well in that. Then we can get our way to the final, and then it is anybody's game. In that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, then we eating good.
Bro,
all you can eat.
How happy I was to wake up on some random Friday in April last year and see that we had Porto. I was laughing my head off.
Bet you was.
No way, we got away with this. And then we had the winner of Real Madrid and Liverpool. I was like, oh my God, we're going to win the Champions League.
I said you'd get to the final. As soon as I seen the draw, I thought you'd get beat in the final, but I said you'd get to the final. I thought you get to the final.
You flawless, you lack belief. Number 3 is coming. It is what it is.
I don't have no belief or faith in you. Like, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? And I
Number
wish
3
you
is
nothing but bad. Yeah, whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? This guy. Sure, man.
Start talking about the stars at night in Amsterdam. The hell?
I was trying to back Timo with it. I was seeing how far I could go before Timo was like, all right, enough's enough. He kept going with it. He was like, yeah, the windmills, the canal show. See, look.
I said daytime, you can do whatever you want. Like, so is that.
You can lay on the grass and look up into the blue skies, isn't it, Timo?
Hey, waiting for fallen angels and that.
Yeah,
hey, look for fallen angels. Let's go. That's a callback.
Look, if you want to talk about the dirty stuff in Amsterdam, you can do that in the night time.
Who will win the Champions League first? Arsenal or Spurs? Spurs have actually reached a final and have more European history than Arsenal, so I'll go with Spurs.
Thank you.
I'd go with Spurs. Arsenal have no European pedigree in their history. You know what I'm saying? They've won one European trophy. Like, tells you all you need to know.
The question is, will I be alive to see it? Okay.
You might not be alive to see it. You might be looking down. You might be looking up from above, innit? And see Timo in Amsterdam as well. So there you go, fam. 2 birds, 1 stone, innit?
Nah, don't live in me, fam. There's no way.
Come on.
No way. I can't.
See, even Brush said it, the way the moonlight glistens off the windows. 100%. Go on, Timo. You're breaking up.
Thank God his internet stopped him, man. I feel like
this guy was like, keep going. You lot sporting questions, continue to get them in. Football, 1 sec, Timo. It can be football, it can be basketball, anything. 1 sec, Timo. It can be football, it can be basketball. Oh shit, my bad. This guy moved. He is. Yes, continue to get your questions in, people. Sarcasm City Sports Q&A. So like I said, it can be past or present, it can be football related, it can be basketball, it can be boxing, cricket, tennis, any sport. Feel free to ask. You might not always get an answer because it might be a sport that we don't know about, but you can still ask it either way.
There was a Netflix movie about zombies on a train recently, right? One of those.
Was it?
Yeah.
Was it a horror film?
Yeah.
I don't do horror films.
It's the thing.
Yeah, I don't do horror films at all. I'm not interested.
Yeah.
Yo,
don't do it.
There's some baddies in that film though, low key.
Yeah, I don't care. Like, nah, I don't do horror films in it. Nope.
All right, cool.
Nah, I leave that to you lot in it. You know what I'm saying? I watch them.
I still have to watch it. That's good.
Oh yeah, Jess, we didn't get your answer to the actual original question, which obviously sparked off that crazy conversation.
Team, if you think there's going to be teams from the same country drawn together in Champions League next round, who do you think they're going to be, Jess?
I can't lie. I can see. It's impossible that United and Chelsea can see each other.
Yes, open draw.
Yeah, I think that draw could happen. I don't think
that draw.
United Chelsea. I don't see United Liverpool.
I don't need the last thing I need is fucking United Chelsea.
I feel like United's gonna get before United somehow make a way to the final. That we'll see an English team. That's my prediction.
Oh yeah, I definitely see an all English tie happening in the quarterfinals. 110%. I just hope it's not United. Even though we do have a good record against Chelsea recently, I ain't trying to see that. Nah.
Can I drop my bold prediction?
Yeah, go on.
You guys will be out in 2 weeks.
You don't think we get past Atletico Madrid? No, we get past Atletico Madrid, 100%.
I don't think so.
100%.
I think you lose on like PKs or something stupid, but yeah.
Yeah. We getting past Atletico Madrid. And now, sir, for the reason why I asked, you never know. You get zombie films, you can have like comedy or shit. You know what I'm saying? And some zombies in that. You know what I'm saying? 100%.
Oh, I forgot you're here. Big up, Statman.
Larger Bainesy. Bainesy, why do you want Liverpool? Please let me know why you want Liverpool.
Man, you calling me a hater is like the Spider-Man meme.
Facts. That is true. I had to make sure, sir, for you never know. And it could have been some comedy thing. It could have been something else. It might not have been horror. It might not have been zombies like that.
Statman's another chief Poch hater, like in the comments, you know.
Well, Statman, not in my rankings, have to say.
You'll be all right, Statman. We'll bounce back.
Yeah, you will. See, it's not as bad as it sounds. Movies like Shaun of the Dead. This is my point. Who will win the Tour de France? I have no idea. Is the Tour de France even still going? Like, I have no idea.
June, I thought, or July.
I have no idea.
Do you mean Coupe de France?
No, you're talking about the Tour de France.
I don't know. But yeah, I'm an experienced hater, guys. I'm a serial hater. You guys have no idea. Lakers chat. We'll be back tomorrow. Eddie
Oh yeah,
won't be
yeah.
here.
So
Surfer
yes,
won't.
Eddie will be. Facts.
Couture probably won't be here. We'll see.
Facts. But we will be doing now. KD's back. My guy's back. We back up. You know what I'm saying? KD Hive in the building. We will be doing the Heat versus the Nets. We will bring you that game. Bring you the Nets first victory and however long the Nets gonna make the playoffs. See how they do in the East. I don't know if Ben Simmons is playing. Kyrie can't play, correct?
Yes, you can.
Oh, Kyrie. So we get KD and Kyrie. Oh yeah, it's over for the. It's over.
Where are they playing?
I think
Is
they're
in
playing
Miami.
If it's in Miami, you can play.
Okay, so you got KD, you got Kyrie. Ben Simmons isn't around, right?
Right, yeah, because he won't get vaccinated, right?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
He said, not for me.
He just caused
Just kidding. It's a home game. No Kyrie.
Oh fuck.
I
Seth
lied.
Curry about? We got Seth Curry. We got KD is enough.
You got Walmart stuff.
That's what I'm saying. We good. You know what I'm saying. And Abdul, you said that joke. It's not funny. Prediction for the Sunday's derby.
What's
Manchester
happening on
derby. United play City on Sunday after Arsenal Watford.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. So we'll start with you, Peter.
By the way, what's up?
Yeah, that is the Coners derby. Fact. Manchester derby. City versus United. So you got City. Eddie, who you got?
3-0.
2-0 United.
Woo, let's go. Bold.
What prediction is that?
Let's go. I fucks with that. Is that just all feelings, no facts, yeah?
Yeah.
I respect it.
That's it, yeah.
I respect it. I respect it. I respect it. Jez,
And
you there? What you
and
telling
the
me?
history,
I'm here.
we always play well. We've always played well over there, so.
The question is Cristiano there?
Yeah, he's playing.
I 1-1 then. 1-1.
All right. Bainsy, what's your prediction? Jez, what you're saying? 1-1, yeah?
Yeah,
So we've got City win, United win, draw. Eleanor, over to you.
City 3-1.
Fair enough.
I said
Timo. I don't know if Timo's there. We'll ask him when he comes back.
Yeah.
Yes, Timo. You got City over United, yeah?
4-1.
4-1,
Yeah,
okay.
City 4-1.
I'm going to go, because I'm interested to see how Ralph approaches this. I'm going to say draw. 100%. I'm saying it is more feelings than facts, but yeah, I'm going to say draw. Bainsy saying 2-1 United. Why? Please let me know, Bainsy. Please lie to me. If Ronaldo doesn't start, we win. I think he has to. I think because there's no Cavani.
Didn't work last week, so why is it going to work this week?
Yeah. In Ralph, we trust. I hear that, Bainsy. I do have faith in Ralph. That's why I think we can get a result there. 100%.
That old man.
Yes. Hey, quit hating, man.
So
Nippin
I'm saying,
says,
Where's the European Cup, huh?
who?
Respect your elders.
Hey, by the
No,
way,
he's the interim manager. I'm saying.
Yeah.
It might be on his way this year. It might be on his way this year.
You couldn't get one with Schalke, ironically knocked out by you guys.
Yeah. You can get one with Schalke. Terrible.
FA Cup draws tomorrow, right?
I don't know, team.
I have no idea. I don't know. My team ain't in it, so I don't care.
Yeah, his team got bucked out last round, so
I don't care. I don't.
So I don't care. FA Cup quarterfinal draw. Let me look.
Yeah, and Prime, I don't know why it's rumors Ronaldo is starting in Manchester. Like he will start unless Cavani plays, but I don't see him. Cavani being out for this long.
Too.
Then all of a sudden, Cavani comes in and starts. Cavani starts in the Manchester derby, so it will be Ronaldo. I'm seeing wild scoreline: City 5, United 5, City 2. I'm seeing City 4-1. Yeah, go on, Just.
Oh yeah, the FA Cup quarterfinal draw takes place tomorrow prior to Everton Boreham Wood.
Go on, Just.
So since it's Man City, they're gonna have most of the possession most of the time. Would you actually want Ronaldo to start that game, or actually do you want him to be off the bench?
I don't want to see him on the pitch in the game, to be honest. Unless we're chasing the game.
5, Man City 2 prediction.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Go put money on that. Go put a pound on that at the bookies, and you'll be a rich man. I'm telling you right now, Zanos. Now I don't want to see Ronaldo in this game. If we're playing counter attack, we have players who are better suited for that style, and that's not him. We have Elanga. We have Sancho. Even Rashford, who's off form, is better suited for that. Lingard's better suited for that. They're the three. I'd rather see Lingard play up front in a false 9 role rather than Ronaldo. But he'll play Ronaldo. Yeah, the false 9 thing. Yeah, he ain't gonna try Ronaldo. If he does, be interested to see the plan. Like I said, we don't know how he's gonna approach him, but it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. Hey, we got 50 of you lot watching. Make sure everyone hit the like button because we should be over 50 likes.
Stingy people.
There better be 50 likes. How many likes we're on? Let's check. Right, we're 1 off. We're at 49. So 50 likes, people.
For
Make sure
me,
you do
saying
that over
50.
50.
For me, saying 50.
Nah, let's go then. Facts flawless. That's why I see if he starts, I don't see any hope. Nah, even if you don't, we still have players who can hurt City. 100%. And hope they have an off day.
He was getting packed up. I'm not gonna lie.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, that one's actually. Yeah, that would surprise me. I can see us getting beat, but I don't think we get beat 3-4-5 5-0.
Like maybe not like the score might not be bad, but like I just don't think you guys are gonna kick. I don't think you will. Because like City they haven't been playing amazingly recently, right? And like, yeah, they're probably feeling the pressure a bit of a title race. But like, they were so superior in the game at Old Trafford.
Yeah, absolutely. But that was under the last guy. You know what I'm saying?
And the thing is, don't see Rashford actually starting the game.
Good.
Whoa. You're predicating our success on Rashford.
So you're saying you don't see him starting the game?
I don't see him starting the game. So I'm gonna make a valid point, right? Like a lot of what Manchester United do, having success against Manchester City, is stretching them vertically and stretching them quickly. You can't really do that with Ronaldo. It's gonna sound crazy. I would play somebody like Rashford through the middle instead of play Ronaldo just for playing Ronaldo. But like,
I get that point.
Yeah, like, and on the wings, you're gonna have like an Alenga and a Sancho. That'll be fine.
That works.
It's gonna have to be like a McFred thing, man.
This man is really trying to.
No, I'd rather see Matic and Fred in there, to be honest.
I would rather see just actual like. I would bench Bruno personally.
Absolutely. Matic, Fred, Pogba. That'd be my midfield.
Yeah, but like I don't know. I just can't see United stretching them and winning the ball back high enough, often enough to really hurt them. I think it might be like realistically, it'd probably be like a 1 or 2-0 defeat with like 28% of the ball or something disgusting.
Yeah. That's why I was asking the question.
Ooh, Statman, you suggested benching Ronaldo. Is that what you did, Statman? Statman saying
his character.
That's when you know Ronaldo is when Bainesy. When Bainesy's like, yeah, enough's enough. Bainesy's saying enough's enough. He's like, that's it. I don't want to see Bruno in the false 9 now.
Is the United Liverpool game rescheduled? Yes, Manja will be.
Let's go. Thank fuck for that.
Yep.
Because we was running a gauntlet. Yeah, thank God that's getting rescheduled. We was running we was in Armageddon, fam. You know what I'm saying? We couldn't stop the rain, for real. You know what I'm saying? You can't stop the rain now. We know we couldn't. So thank God. That easy because we played Spurs. We play obviously City this weekend. You got Atletico Madrid in that potential next round of the Champions League. We play your mob obviously towards the end of the season. Arsenal are in the mix as well. Like we got big games coming up. So yeah, Sancho ain't flopped. That's a myth on the Taker CFC. He's been our best attacking player this season by far. It's not even close.
Even if he has flopped, they don't have other wide players to play instead of him.
Yeah. He's not flopped. Still has never scored in the Manchester derby. Yes, because normally he gets locked up by Wan-Bissaka. That's what's happened. But Wan-Bissaka probably won't play.
Yeah, so
Wan-Bissaka, so he might break that duck. He might break that duck. You lot, we're gonna close out the show. When is the Q&A back? Sunday, people. You can catch us here Wednesday nights. Tonight, Sunday night, we're back with the Q&A.
I'll be here.
Alan will be here. P will be here. Timo will be here.
I'll be here. Good looks and charm, guys. Don't worry.
Eddie will probably be here. Eddie will probably be here.
Can I just add that the Spurs show is coming back, but it's coming back to a different day. It's coming back on Wednesdays, and that will be next week.
There you go. Wednesdays. Keep an eye on it.
You don't play Tottenham anymore. I won't be there. You can't play them again. Now they're out.
By the way, just quickly, I'm older than I was born after 2000, before 2008. So I am older than I have seen a trophy being lifted in my lifetime.
Wow, you said Peter out. That's crazy, Statman.
That's wild. The only shows he's not allowed on are the shows dedicated to their clubs. So talking that Tottenham talk, you won't see Peter run. Man United, he's not about. Everything else, you'll see him run. If you hop it, I'll just end the stream, fam. I'm cool with that.
Nah, if Conte gets sacked, I'm pulling up.
Oh, you mean I'm talking about? We'll talk about it in the Q&A because there'll be a special.
There'll be a special. Yeah, you're gonna get a VIP seat for that.
I'm serious. If Conte gets sacked, I need it. I won't even say it. I'll sit there and smile.
Antonio.
Look at you chanting for Spurs managers. Judas. Judas.
You might as well just come join us.
That being said, that ain't gonna get you above Ryan, but we move. As we were saying anyway. So yes. Talking that Tottenham talk will be back Wednesday. Keep an eye out for that. Me and Eleanor are gonna talk, and so our time. So you'll catch that. That's all your Spurs.
Yeah.
That's the Spurs show right there. I'm gonna talk from Arsenal. We'll be back at some point. I need to talk to Camps. Obviously, you get Ballers at the Bridge on Fridays. You get Man United on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So we'll be back with Man United. I'll be back tomorrow 5 p.m. And then what else we got? Then we got 2 NBA watch-alongs late. Obviously, we got the Brooklyn Nets versus the Miami Heat. And then we have the big one, the Battle of LA. You know what I'm saying? 8th versus 9th. LA Lakers versus the... What do you mean? I'm selling the thing.
That's tomorrow night, people.
What do you mean? There you go, Eddie. We boys. What do you? We survive together.
Hey, my fault. No, my fault, bro. Go ahead.
Like I said, the Battle of LA, man, big, and you already know it's gonna be.
Eddie, I don't care. Man said that to be fun, Eddie. Let's go.
There we go. He's back. He's back on the Westbrook hive. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Timo, you missed the part where Eddie said he's not watching Laker games on the channel anymore.
Yeah, so he won't. So Eddie won't be there for the Clippers Lakers game.
If I do, I just won't say nothing.
You can just watch a different game. To be fair,
there we go. That's it. That's what I'll do.
Different sports. You can play GTA. You don't have to watch a game, bro.
Hey, thank you, dog. Thank you. Yeah,
see, we cater for everybody over here at Sarcasm City TV. We cater for our people.
Eleanor, the Knicks play the Suns on Friday.
Yeah. I'm about Friday. Yeah. I'm about.
Late, though. It's really late. So what time did Tottenham play on Saturday?
I think we're playing on Monday.
Oh, never mind. All right, cool. Do you want to do potentially a Knicks Suns stream?
I can do. Sorry about last week. I got really ill. I mean,
that's fine. That's fine.
I actually just randomly got ill. There was the kids at work were ill, and then I got ill. Yeah, I'm about Friday. I can do whatever.
Okay, cool. So guys, we may bring you a special Knicks Suns watch along.
It is late.
If you watch me, just be sad.
Alan, you do know that. Hey, Black Diamond, relax in the chat. Relax. Go on.
I did offer you, Peter, about next games, but you didn't want it. What's wrong with you, man? See, I knew this is Peter's fault, man. This is your fault.
Are you about or are you
just putting it out? It is 3 a.m. by the way. Just putting it out.
I'll clarify. I'll be on the way to Bristol, but I'll be jumping out.
Timo, it's 3 a.m. You know that, right?
Yeah, I'm on my way to
Nick Suns is at 3 a.m. I'm just making sure you both know that.
Of course, he's bleeding blue. Look at this. He's bleeding blue.
How long does it take you to get to Burnley?
7 hours.
Burnley's far for him.
Fuck. Why?
This is mad dedication.
Hey, Timo, if you stop off in Manchester, shout me, because they ain't too far from me. Give me a shout.
Yeah,
give me a shout. 100%. So yeah, you might even get a Knicks Sun stream late. What else is that day? I swear Lakers Warriors is that day as well.
Nah, Lakers
Saturday. It's the next
Saturday. Yeah, I'll be back around like 3 o'clock that time.
Yeah, calm, no stress. Yeah, the game's on the Suns next day.
Live stream, we'll do Knicks Suns because the Knicks will probably lose. So
yeah, the Knicks are gonna move.
I know Devin Booker. There's a chance.
Listen,
wait,
we're losing.
No Devin Booker.
Why not?
Listen, we've had leads of about 20 plus. We've lost, so
he's into COVID protocol, G.
Devin Booker has COVID?
Yeah.
Since when?
Today.
Yesterday. Yeah, today.
Let me look this up.
Yeah, you look that up. And while you do, make sure you hit the like button on the video. Hear me, share this across all socials. Please subscribe to the channel Sarcasm City TV, road to 4K. Check out the upcoming live stream schedule for the rest of the week. I will be obviously updating. Like I said, tomorrow you'll get the Man United podcast at 5, which is Manchester United podcast. Then you will get 2 NBA watch-alongs, obviously starting at 12:30. You will get the Brooklyn Nets versus the Miami Heat. And then you get the big one, the Battle of LA, which is always complete carnage. And it fits right here on this channel. You'll get the LA Lakers versus the LA Clippers. And when we coming up Friday, obviously I'll be back, Stats, Facts, and Vibes, myself and Statman Baines on the channel, 5:30 p.m. Just answering any questions you lot have, obviously talking all things Manchester United as well. Ballers at the Bridge, you'll get that 11:30 p.m. with the Chelsea boys. So P.O. be over there, Timo amongst others. And then Suns Knicks will be the late one. So in between that, we'll probably run a GTA stream in between that or something. And then Saturday, Sunday, you'll get Premier League watch-alongs. So you'll get, what games we got? Check out the upcoming live stream schedule. Obviously, the Sunday, you will get the Manchester Derby. You will get the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A. And on Saturday, I believe it is Liverpool West Ham. Let me double check that. Yes, I was right. Yes, it is Liverpool West Ham. So you will get that on the Saturday alongside the Lakers being back and the Warriors as well. So yeah, man, large up to everyone that's locked in. Big up to you lot. We're legit about to head over to the Against the Run of Play Twitch to continue our Pro Club stream over there, in it. So make sure, well, start up. Oh no, finish the Pro Club stream that we've been doing. Continue, obviously, road to Division 1. We're in Division 9. So make sure you head over to the Against the Run of Play Twitch, people. And if you go to the Sarcasm City TV Twitch, you'll see it going live. So I'll be there, Peter will be there, Surf is over there, Rose will be jumping on, probably a couple others as well, in it. But large up to everyone that's locked in. And this has been the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Big up for tuning in.